still do. Everything seems like a freaking cap. That's even that cap. What the hell?
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's play.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of it. Rodrigo Raimo gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Mariano Encarnacion, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Over 7.
Ripped on the ground to first. Prime time comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300. Is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Prime time. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game. Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 2-2. Fouled away. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
3-2 count. Let's go, DeJong.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Up next for the Rangers, Anthony Santander. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning.
Hopefully one day he starts getting better.
The 0-2 home. Swinging a soft liner.
That's in there.
One run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember.
He jammed him up on the inside, but he got the
2 out, 2 RBI knots with runners in scoring position right there.
Ready for another chance? Rich, prime time. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeJong. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In the air out toward right field. Encarnacion on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor. Prime time over at second. DeJong at first, 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Drag out.
Ready once again. Rich, prime time. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Yeah, they did switch pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ewing has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adolfo Valladares. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. He's on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at that.
Digging in once again, Rich, prime time. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding into the box, Paul DeJong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
He got a 3-1 count on him, so he's probably going to walk him.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So it's an 0-2 count, so he's probably going to strike out again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right
He
center.
didn't strike out, but he lofted the ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the one run. Digging in and looking for more, Mariano Encarnacion. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1-1.
Fries here as he's going to try to lay one down. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First offering on its way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. Mazara, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rangers jumped out to an early. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park tonight. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Reese takes it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Striding in once again, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ewing going back on it to the track, and now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today.
Up next for the Rays, Adolfo Valladares. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Adolfo Valladares.
What the hell?
Now the 3-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4-6. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Settling in now, Paul DeJong. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Paul DeJong.
one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Prime time on at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. A pause and the 0-2. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Rooting at the door. 0 for 2, 2
So
strikeouts.
striding forward now.
Is he going to make it 3?
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Soft liner towards first. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
If I kept going, I probably would have made it home. And covering.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He's got
Come on,
runners at the
Santander,
corners.
let's
He
get a
run
hit
on one
here.
gun.
Got a hit the last time. You got a hit,
Now the
drive me
0-1.
in.
To
There we
first.
go.
Rizzo is there. There's
Oh,
one.
double play.
And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play.
Double
So
play.
striding in, Rufus Reese. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the 1-1. Flares this one over toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Reese stands at first with 1 out. Bounce to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 7, the Rays 2. Now in the box, Danny Ewing.
Center fielder number 3, Danny Ewing.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. First. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ewing is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. 8-3 tonight. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Jefferson earns the win, his second. Ryan Stanek allowed 7. MLB The Show has. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season.
Is almost
this
at
team should right
200.
itself, and it needs to start today.
Time gets his lead at first, nobody out.
I'm about to walk him. I'm about to walk Santander.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking it deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit in the air out to right. Hayward coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. He will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mariano Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
It was just too high. Didn't see it.
High in the air out to center field. Ewing has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Popped it up. Wow.
Ayala has a play. And the inning is over.
It's crazy, man.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ewing will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side.
They're charging for that one, but it didn't
Into the
go
box
anywhere.
now, Jarvis Duncan.
Jarvis Duncan.
Chopper up the middle. DeJong fields it cleanly. What a flip for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Harvey Gibbons wins his 3rd of the season. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Van. Friday night baseball now.
The Angels, my bad.
Frank Robinson, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Into the box, Rich Primetime. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Standing in, Rougned Odor. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
At home. Okay, you suck at home.
Ripped down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Prime time on second. Odor on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
He's going to be a victim of the K.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Jankowski has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Throw. Yeah, he came in, man. Catching that ball is throwing.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Mendez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Jankowski ranging back.
Right at the wall.
And they get out of the jam unscathed. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. So stepping in, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching,
there we go.
That thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Just as soon as you said that, someone did what you asked.
So a solo shot down the line in left, number 23 for him thus far. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in now, Rich Primetime.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Mazara leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Weak chopper up the line. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Wendell has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. Runners hit hard up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Rich Primetime, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they did.
Daytime baseball. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
1-1-1.
Primetime fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one.
Ready on 1 and 2. Attempt here. Primetime gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them, as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
3-0 to him now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Set to get his day started, Anthony Santander. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Heading out towards shallow right. Liriano moves over. 1 out.
Welcome to the stream, Age 24.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Popped high in the air. Cisneros camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Rougned Odor now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Come on!
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Pablo Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that has to
Like,
frustrate
if he had
the guy
thrown that ball to
right there.
first
You get him
base, that
down
guy would have been
0-2,
out.
no put away.
But they always teach you to throw the shit to second
Ready
base
for
to
another
cut
chance.
off.
Rich,
And
prime
him going
time.
to
And
second
if you
base.
didn't know, he was
But
recently
he was so
awarded the
fucking
American
slow.
League
If he threw
Player
that
of the
ball to
Month
first
award.
base, he would have been out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite head and opposite
Got
bat.
on
You can
top
see
of
the
that
sweep of the
one.
ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to press run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Rich, prime time. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the score.
And this is off the
Hit him in
second
the
base
fucking
bag.
chest.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully
That
he can
should be
minimize
a
the
home
damage
run.
here.
Jankowski's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Warning track. He put a stroke into that ball.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes Jankowski.
Everybody's hitting the ball high in the air.
And he brings it
That's
in for the
ridiculous.
second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. He was a double play victim
Like,
last
sometimes
time
as soon as
around.
you start playing the series, you know you're gonna lose.
This is on the ground over
Because
to
everything
first.
that
And
went
he'll step on the bag
positive in all
himself,
the
and
other
the inning
games
is over.
going
So it's no.
wrong.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down.
Step on the
And he'll
base.
step on the
Jesus.
bag himself, and the inning is striding in to start the 9th. Rich, prime time, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the
Right,
lead
see?
against
Missed
this
that.
guy who leads the
I
league
missed
in
that.
saves.
Oh, way too early on it. Oh.
High
Man, I
pop.
popped that one up.
Cisneros is there. 1 away. Five to 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball now. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah,
Oh,
Matty,
they won
hey,
twice
D-Roll, this
against
has
us,
not been the
which
kind
we
of
were
homestand
doing
that they would
fucking
like
great.
to have so
All of a
far.
sudden,
Through the first
we
5
meet up with
games,
the
they're
Angels
2-3.
and we
D-Roll,
sucking.
getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Oh, a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been
Man,
having a
this guy,
monster
all they
season.
throw is fucking
Take a step
breaking
out of the
balls.
box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And it's up to a 3-2
And he's
full
throwing a
count now.
fastball and it's in
And
the
there
dirt.
are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
There's one thing I've been getting a lot lately
Ready
is
now, Paul DeYoung.
walks. It's like they don't want to throw the ball to me at all.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this
Seems like he's
continues to
gonna
be
give
an
up
issue
number
for him
3 here.
as this start continues.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Shot weakly to the left. He's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with
Just
that
hit it.
equalizing run
Something.
just 90
As long as
feet
it's not
away
a double
at
play
third.
ball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
That's a
Liriano
good hit.
has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now the relay home.
That's a good
And
hit.
the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Primetime, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Slider
Nice
whiffed
fucking
on for
slider.
strike 3. A great pitch to put on 2 hit.
Breaking
Riding
pitches
in
is
once
like
again,
kryptonite.
Rich
I hate
Primetime,
fucking
0
breaking
for 1 with a
pitches.
run scored thus far.
I hate them, but it
First
seems like
pitch of
that's
the
all they
at-bat
start
on
with is a
its way.
breaking pitch.
And
Except
a
for that one, you know,
fastball
with a
just a
2-cent
bit up.
fastball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1 to Shields. At second, Mazzara on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple.
There we
Hold
go,
on here.
and no
Well
doubt.
hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree, this one is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Ready once again, Reimer Liriano. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Rich Primetime will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now, attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Ready for another shot now. Rich.
Oh, they came and tied the fucking game back up. What the hell? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did their pitching go to fucking shit? What the hell, man?
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility.
Oh, he missed it. He missed
it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but he definitely missed that
I think
ball.
He took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
And time will be called here as with the important
that's true. They need to run
base, they'll
prime
opt to go
time
and get
slow.
Yeah,
we come back and win.
Especially on the road. They took the lead
we need to get the pitchers that blew that lead and take them out back.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Rangers put on a real
Throw
offensive
salt
show
on them and
with
let them
11
run through a
runs
barbed
on the board.
wire or something because
Samtui
they suck.
claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dominic Miller hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score.
Yeah, like I really want a friggin' hat. Can't use that for shit. Cleveland is clean. 30-year-old. About it. Tapped out on what it can train. For all the years I've been playing the show, so used to everything being able to be upgraded to a 99. You know, sometimes I look at it like, oh, that's only an 89 or that's only an 87, and then you click on it and it doesn't do anything because it's maxed out. Because you tend to forget that it's not the way that it used to be.
AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague match. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Foul ball, what the?
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He
missed. Should be able to make it to first base.
Makes the throw to first.
Almost.
2 down. A chance now to look at the batting order for the. So next to the plate for Texas, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. He jumps on this one.
There we go.
It's
I
high
struck
and
back.
deep to center. Onto the garden netting and gone.
Yeah.
2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 25
Revenge
for him
sweet.
on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I shouldn't have reached out for that one.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Next to bat for the Giants, Ben Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we entered the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And what you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Odor under it to put it away for the first
That's a
down.
strange thing. Like, if you're standing on the first base, you can see the play that's happening. But if you playing like a cutoff to throw it to home, you can't see the play that's happening out in the outfield.
As you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Goodwin's in pursuit.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Omar Narvaez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Fine. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. Narvaez recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Paul Jefferson not. A truly gorgeous act. Ronaldo Lopez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
See what he got. Forcing changeup, curveball, cutter.
First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior
They
circuit
always
in
go
hitting.
with breaking pitch, so let's see.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, my, with a
Takes a
poison.
knee-high fastball. Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made
Maybe
here
they
to
had a
end the
meeting
inning.
already. How do you know?
So digging in now, Barry McKee. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Golder back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no run.
Fans are not happy at all about that play.
Back now in San Francisco with our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Thanks for joining. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime,
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
a swing and a miss at the big curveball.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The next 0-2. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Digging in now, Alton Cardenas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 3 and the Giants 2.
Like, I would not buy those seats.
Next
I would want to sit my ass down somewhere.
He'll look to bounce
Even,
back after
because it's
striking
not
out
even close to the
up.
fucking bag or to the like home plate or anything. So why would you buy those seats?
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guy got repertoire pitches up there.
Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Second change.
1-2, here it comes. Foul
ball. Oh, just missed that one. Lucky
hey, great
bastard.
job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Goodwin racing back. And the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some.
Standing in, Alfredo Ferreira, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Dive. Odor showing off his range, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no run. Rich Primetime will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Not his best effort that time. Strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Nice.
From a batter's perspective, you swing through 2 breaking balls.
He's gonna let's see if he throws that fucking curveball again.
A little bit. You have to tell yourself, I can't be too ultra aggressive and try and
he
get
did,
the head out.
Throw it
I have
outside.
to work the ball up the middle the other way to stay back on the off speed, but be ready for the fastball.
Forcing.
And he fouls this one off. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're over.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Alton Cardenas. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-2 the final score today. Texas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell with his 4th win this season. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits. no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Boyfriend style me. What? Style Nanda. Maxim. The one thing I can say about summer that I hate the most is skunks. Cause from my bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom, all of it smell like skunk. Cause the motherfuckers piss outside and it's just everywhere. Durability. Reaction. Didn't even do durability. Oh. Double A. 22 runs, 106 hits. Triple A. 118 hits. First year in the majors, 69, 93, 73, 78, 193.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next.
Gibson.
Harvey Gibbons, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So
usually all
of turn things around in this one here today.
Start to rotate around.
So next to the
most of the time when we lose games,
Prime Time comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pena is there.
One pitch,
one out.
All right, guys. Here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers.
Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, he definitely didn't mean to throw that in the zone.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Raimo is off at first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right.
He has a full
And that's in
repertoire
there.
of
Base
pitches
hit.
as
And
well.
that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could
Probably
lead him on to
dream.
some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Get down, slide.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We played 4. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Really? I guess
And a
that's right.
fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you
There we go,
Meanwhile
and no
now,
doubter.
This is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
On Saturdays, I decide to call this stream Bear in Baseball because I'm drinking beer while playing baseball.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The guy in
The 1-2.
is so loud.
Weakly to the left. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw pulls the first
Bad
baseman
throw.
off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just...
Ready for another shot now, Andy Stone.
Detroit then scored more.
Turned on down the line. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas
At
cleanup
least
hitter,
the team
Rich
is nothing
Primetime.
like
He homered
Arizona.
earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Arizona started upside down and
This
just
guy's
kept
a pretty good off-speed hitter.
remaining
You can
upside
tell by that
down.
last at-bat, he wasn't fooled
They
at
got to
all.
500,
He sat back,
then
waited,
they'll
got the breaking
lose.
ball, and didn't miss it.
gets to 500 again, then they just lose.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Got jammed on that pitch.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
And the one thing about
Change
Arizona
up, and he
that
ain't
annoyed
playing
me
at
too
1-2.
is the way that they
You know,
always
he's one
talk
of their
about
guys they
Francisco
rely on to
Lindor
get their
on that
offense
team.
going. They need a rally,
I'm
so
like,
we'll
he's
see
the
if we
worst
can
player
spark
on the
one here.
team, but yesterday you guys are talking about him like he's God or something.
1-2. Here it comes. And he got him.
Nice changeup. Got me on that one.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brian Guerrero, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
1-1-1.
The first, Primetime, ranges to his right. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And it's time to put an end to it.
Now from the home of the Rangers, Rodrigo Raimo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip
ERA so high, it's ridiculous.
1.40, so
you guys
he's going to have to
on
cut
the
that
bench.
down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Edgar Moya.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
At least it didn't start off shitty like the other guy did. So that's a good thing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and
The
the inning
run,
is
at least he
over.
didn't give up many
Nothing
runs.
doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding in,
Ron Vio.
he begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He struck out. So much for that.
Ready for another chance. Rich Primetime. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. This year against right-handed pitching, Primetime is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder
pitch
tucked,
it to me
staying
fairly,
inside the
so
ball, not trying to do too much.
stop swinging.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get some cleats. At least something higher than the ones I got now.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Primetime, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. The tag gets 1, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Next up for Detroit, Carmine Mora.
Carmine Mora.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
No doubt, bitch. Don't throw that shit in the corner. Should know better.
Pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 28 on the season. And with it, the Rangers have tied the score at 3.
Like, they don't learn. You just throw that pitch in the corner, man. That's where my strong suit is at. I'm a power corner. You take that ball in the corner and it's going to be a home run.
Rich Primetime will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. That's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
It's 2-0 now.
Come on, you don't know where my happy zone is at.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Oh, just late.
To Shields, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Guerrero. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Striding in once again, Dalton Pompey. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Arlington after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Henry Villanueva. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Man,
like, first base was not even my main position. I was a left fielder. Like, they forced me to take first base.
Good call.
6-3
like, hey, there's a need for it in the bigs. If you want to get up there quicker, you got to go to first base.
Claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Best.
I think they pretty much did that to everyone. Whatever position you're used to playing, they automatically force you to change.
We get a look inside Globe Life Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers.
For the longest time I played second base. That was always what I played. And then they came with 2017, the show 17, they forced me to play left
Jefferson
field,
gets the
and I had
starting
to go
assignment
left
for the
field.
Rangers in
And
this
I
one.
played left
What do you have
field
for us on him,
for the
Danny?
whole
Here's a
season.
guy that
And then
numbers
so
can
this
be
year
a
when I
little
got
bit
the
deceiving. Has a
18,
whip in the
that was
1.3
automatically the
area
position
and
I was
above
going to
range.
play because
It's a
I
little
enjoyed
higher than
playing
league
left
average.
field last
He's
year.
been a little bit
So I was like, yeah, I'm going to
inconsistent.
go
One
be a
good
left
game, one
fielder.
bad game, but
And then
don't
they
let
like,
that
oh,
whip
no,
fool you.
you're not going to
This
do
guy's
that.
a
You're going
much
to go to
better
first
pitcher than that. And
base.
if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Why is
Coming to
Detroit
the
always
plate now,
scoring?
Rich Primetime comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today,
Damn, this
they
guy
come
got
in
no
playing reasonably
fastball.
well of late, though they
Oh,
have
except
dropped
for
their
Cutter.
last 2 in a
I
row.
don't really
Batty,
consider
this team
Cutter
is
a
oozing
fastball.
confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first row, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
The 1-2 in the air out to straightaway left. Arcia ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll
See, but the
end
one
the
thing
inning.
I don't worry about with
I think a few of these
Texas
folks
as
need
I
to get
did with
out of the
Arizona
sun.
is
Don't
once
touch
we
that
fall
remote.
behind in
More on
Arizona,
MLB
you
Network
was
right after
guaranteed to
this.
lose that game. With Texas, I'm not as scared. I'm not afraid to fall behind because we can come
Next for the
back. I
Tigers,
just have that
Edgar
confidence
Moya.
that we can play and
2 out,
come back.
nobody
Well,
on.
not this time, but any other time I would.
Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot
Oh,
shot to third and
shit.
handled for the first
Right
out.
to the third fielder. Yeah, like what the hell?
Digging in now, Rich Primetime.
Ooh.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First pitch coming.
Detroit
Here it
is
is. Fouled away.
Waxing. Waxing left and right. They're waxing.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center.
Not far enough,
Pena is
though.
over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
You can tell by the shadow of the ball that it ain't going anywhere.
Stepping up now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Arcia
Pop that
waits
shit
on it.
up. Wow.
Makes the
And another
play,
thing,
and
too,
there
that
are
you know
2
you're going
gone
to lose
now.
the game is when the innings just fly by. Like, it started at first, and then before you know it, you're at the 8th inning. And you're like, oh, okay.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he'll step on first for the
That
out.
pitcher
3
was so way
unassisted.
behind, he would have never gotten out.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Detroit smashed the ball.
Yeah, we got waxed on that game.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
You guys need to go talk to everybody else. My skills are just fine. Really? Speed is at cap? What the fuck is my speed cap?
MLB The Show has baseball.
No. We should
Digging
win
in now
this
for the
game.
Mariners,
Snell is a good
Zach
pitcher
Granite.
for
He'll
us.
get to take his first cuts here. Ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base.
They're always playing out of
Digging in,
position.
Rich, prime time. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ball one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say that sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Myers is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glove?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich, prime time.
Rich, prime time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Myers is under it. And that
was not bad.
the
It
side.
was bad because he caught it, but otherwise it would have been a fair ball if he wasn't that
Now
quick.
batting, Rich,
Or
prime
if
time.
that ball didn't spend a minute and 20 seconds
First
in the
delivery
air.
to him on the way. Is swung on
There
and
you
driven out to
go.
right center field.
That
The
should
ball
be a
that's
fucking
well
gapper.
hit. Granite going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
I never said that. That's a lie.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only
Santander
90
is
feet
like
away.
when you take a dump and you got that one little piece of turd that
Here
don't
now the
come out.
2-2.
You just-
It's swung on and
That's
missed,
what
strike 3.
Santander is real bad.
Really impressive pitching
Makes
right
the
there.
day
Sometimes as a
miserable.
pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in.
Some of the guys, it's iffy. Like most of the time, some of the guys you count on, to come up and hit, they'll come through. But then there's other times that they
And
just
this evening's
blow it.
contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Keone Kela gets the win in relief, his second.
Like, Odor is the guy I'm waiting on to, like,
it's time
find
now
his
for
back.
baseball from the great state of Texas and
I don't know
Globe
what
Life
he's
Park.
waiting on.
Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball next. Harvey Gibbons, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
0-2. Got the 8th best in average, but the 0-2.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the Rangers.
I was expecting him to strike out because he had an 0-2 count.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara.
2 counts.
Runner goes for second. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Digging in, Rougned Odor, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Seager settles under it near second. Makes the catch.
I don't even know why he slid, because it's the 2 outs.
Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers.
Unless he was trying to get him to drop the ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Andreas Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Straight up, straight up.
Here's a high pop-up. Primetime shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, Seattle came through.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He went down on strikes last time up. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Friggin' second baseman. Well, never played in the right position. Right, the ball's always getting through and hit it towards second base.
Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Yeah, that ball is going nowhere.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Change everything.
Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Digging in to try it again.
Like
Nomar Mazara has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Way too quick. But
ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
got a homer? That's a home run, baby. Let's go. We're going to tie the game up. Let's go. That's right. Never worry about the Texas.
12 home runs for him now thus far, as we are all tied at 5.
Fighters. Like with Arizona, I would have been like,
well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything. He can extend his arms on. You do,
come back and win regardless of how much we're down by. Well, sometimes.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich
Ouch.
He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
And well, we ain't coming back and winning at this one. Not at all.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball to Shields. A runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ass in these games, man. Like it's like we're getting the tail end of the pitching, which is just
behind
all
0-2
bad.
now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
So much for keeping it inside.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe
like
get
we
him to
know,
roll
like
over.
I know we lost this game because pitching gave up this game. It ain't because we were bad at hitting, because we came back and tied this fucking game up. And it has to be just the pitching is just bad.
There's
really?
one.
Hit it right to him.
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Seattle Mariners swung the bats well with 16 hits. Dan Altavia claims the win out of the pen was
the
first.
pitching gave up on this fucking game. Should be happy I ain't out on that field, because somebody be getting broken knees and shit. I don't even know what to train anymore. Everything is just so bad. Seven stolen base, and got 1 so far. The 2022 season had no stolen base at all.
MLB The Show is on. Now in the box, Tim Anderson, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first.
Boston.
A 1-1 home. Shoots this one over to first. Played on
Playing
the
Boston
backhand.
and the Yankees
And
is
there
like
are
the two
away
worst
now.
teams.
But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Up next for the Rangers, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup.
I'll be back. My bladder is hurting.
And who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Primetime scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And there's ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 now. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Slider was right on the line, man.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will...
Froze me.
Ready for another chance? Sam Boovie.
Are we hitting the slump?
A bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Seems like no one can come through. When I'm slumping, usually they pick the slack up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to
never
avoid
fails.
the double
Why
play.
the fuck do we keep hitting it to their outfielders or infielders? You know.
Riding in once again, Rich Primetime. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants
Yeah,
to keep it going as long as possible.
Wow, that's some bullshit. That's the worst hit ever.
The inning is over.
Somebody with like 110 power should not
Leading
have
off the inning,
shitty
Sam
hits.
Boobie, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3
Plus, they always
unassisted.
do that. They only let you get to a
Visiting
certain
Red Sox on top in the 8th inning
a
as you get a
certain
look at the
hitting
line
streak
scored at this
before
point.
they force you to force the game to end your hitting streak. It's always been that
You know,
way.
it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence.
I don't know. Maybe Dodgers Fims. He's probably got
MLB
like,
Network brings
the
you
best,
baseball from North Central Texas
hitting
as we
streak
get a look
ever.
inside Globe Life Park. Tonight,
think
the
I've
second of
known it.
4
He's
between the Boston Red
kills the
Sox
game.
and the
He
Texas Rangers. Major League
hit
Baseball on MLB
150,
Network is
200
next.
home runs a game. 1,000 RBIs. His games are crazy.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night.
Oh,
They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Go back,
Scores.
stupid.
The Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. And now he throws on the break. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
let
time.
go of the friggin' stick when they hit the
From the
first
stretch.
bag.
And it's fouled away.
He keeps going to
Runners
second.
on first with 1 down. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Fouled off.
Let's see if we throw that change up again.
Here's another 1-2.
Here
Line
we go.
toward center field. In there, the base hit. Long throw to third.
Go back. Could have went to
And
second.
they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate
Cal
to go
just
to the
coming out
bullpen
like, look here,
this
boy.
early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit
Don't
out
get
there,
your shit
try to
together.
challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way,
You're
we'll
not
see how
gonna
it works.
enjoy going to the dugout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side.
Fucking Santander, yo.
Leading off the inning, Sam Boovie, as they'll look
like
to get something going here and even this game up.
It always just explodes in your face.
A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
So he
ringing
has
single
arm
here
on
to
him.
center
Damn, he
field
do that
makes it
shit
2
all the
hits
way
for
to
him on
second
the
base.
night.
That
His
shit didn't
total
even
currently
bounce.
best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the
That
young
was a
season.
hell of a throw.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. It was a walk in his last trip.
Yeah.
Three-two pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in for Boston, Jake Marisnick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Camargo moving to his left. And that retires the
have the
side.
arrow pointing for him to go to first base, but he's not moving.
Red Sox lead
He's
one.
standing there.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Runner in scoring
come
position
on.
with 2 gone.
I'm not doing that good in this game. Why are you walking me?
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another shot now, Paul DeJong. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Raimo over at second. Primetime at first, 2 out in the inning. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that, so he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now. Stepping up now, Sean Long. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
They done took the lead and kept going. I don't know how many innings I missed, but I spent all of them on first base and shit. Oh, he's still in the jam? What the fuck? Really? What jam was he in? I know it wasn't the 9th inning when fucking started.
Barner, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time
Damn. Give him more runs.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. They're hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's safe. 13-3 the final score. The Boston Red Sox slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
Like, that's what kills most teams. is pitching.
MLB Network brings you
They
baseball
spend
from
the
North
least
Central
amount of
Texas
money
as we get a
on
look
pitching.
inside Globe
And
Life
that's
Park.
where
Today,
the good
game
fucking
3 of this
teams
four-game
win
series
at. Is
between
because
the
like
Boston
the
Red
Yankees
Sox
and
the
like
Texas
Boston
Rangers.
and all them
It's
teams, they
baseball
spend
on
most of their
MLB
money
Network,
on
and it's
pitching.
coming up
If you
next.
have a good fucking pitching squad and a good bullpen, your team is gonna be excellent. As long as you have good pitching,
Next will
man,
be the
you
cleanup
can win
hitter,
any
Rich
fucking game.
Primetime.
But
Comes
when
in
your
today
pitching
leading
is
the American
horrible,
League in batting
to
for
go
the
along with
season.
your hitting being horrible,
Ready
you
with the
just
first
gonna
pitch.
suck.
Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball,
But,
however,
man,
strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here
you
this
had to
afternoon.
spend your money on, and
4-2
that's what
over
the
their last
Mets
6
are bad
games,
at.
including a win last time
The
out.
last 2
Yeah,
years,
Matty
they
B,
kind of
they've come
spent
out
money
guns
on
a-blazing
pitching.
so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series
But
in blowout
now
fashion.
that Harvey
Nothing they'd
is
like more
gone,
to win
and
game 3 of this
you know,
series
now we need
and
an
continue
ace
their
pitcher.
hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look
not
to
that
continue
good
that today.
anymore.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder.
Like how they say
Rich
defense in
Primetime
football wins
comes into
games.
this at bat 0 for 1
Pitching
in the
in
ball game.
baseball wins games.
First pitch on its way.
Here you go, make the turn,
On
make
a
the turn.
line, that's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category.
Second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Get down, get down, get down.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Watch your face right there. Are you kidding me? To get
What?
an infielder
What?
to duck out
Whose
of the way
face?
at
Oh.
this level, you got
Must be the outfielder.
So next to the plate for Texas, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Santander. This guy like Roger Gary with a gerbil stuck up his
Bullet to
ass.
first base.
Oh, shit.
And they get the double play at
Wow.
third. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits. Next up for the Red Sox, Sean Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A swing and a ground ball to third.
And then
One
right off
there.
on that one.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Well, baseball
This
is a
is
game
that
of
game.
swings and runs,
Shit.
so a
Last
4-game
game we
skid
got
happens
ass
to
raped.
even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Pitching and defense game 2-1. The final score this
And the
afternoon.
one thing with Detroit,
The Rangers
the
led this
one
game.
thing with, it seems with the Rangers, is we play a lot of 4-game series. It's weird. Like, we start off the season playing a 4-game series. Yeah, next game is in New York. Okay. We just messed up on that one. Don't even read what they say. Don't read these fan Astros forever. Start break. Thank you, you douche. So don't look now, but my boy Primetime has it going on at the plate. That's for sure. Except for the last couple games, it's been stinking. Breaking pitches has been a bitch. But thank you guys for watching. H24, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. I want to do a giveaway. I'm not sure what I want to give away yet, but I want to do one. You know, I want to show my appreciation for you guys watching my stream, for you guys checking out my stream, just to show how much I really appreciate it. So if you guys have any suggestion for a giveaway, leave me a comment. You know, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys enjoy my stream, leave a like, you know, leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Peace. Have a good day.